again, purples and blues and greens work really great with portraits because there's none of those colors in here.
Answer any questions for you?
But it does make a cool looking tint, like most fun of photography. Display tapping. Okay, any other questions?
There's a better demonstration of this right behind you, which I'll tell you about in a minute, because what we're showing is our Wi-Fi app, which is available for Android or iPhone, and it allows you to control the camera's functions. Any electronic control that's in the camcorder can be controlled through the app. So your creative modes, your controls for what video resolution you like and what angles you like, and the start of the video, the stop of the video, taking still pictures, and the review of all those things can all be done through the app remotely. So you could actually put the camcorder up in a tree somewhere and hide in the bushes and record people that come by. And you can also switch modes into the play mode, and if there were recordings on the camcorder, it would show you those, and you could just, there's no playable contents at the moment, or if you had still images, you'd be able to see all the images and you'd be able to review them on your tablet. If you had say a retina display in your tablet, you'd appreciate the quality of the display that in a larger display than you'd have in the camera itself. And you can then take the images, if this were connected to a cell signal, you can send the images up to your favorite sites, or Panasonic Lumix Club, or Flickr, or Facebook, Twitter, and there's also a function with some of the best models that have a partner of ours called Ustream, where you can do live video recordings. We could actually have a live video of us having this conversation available to anyone in the world that wanted to link up to Ustream and watch it right now.
This is your top of the line, right?
Well, there's a 920, which is our top of the line. It's not being shown here because it's a carryover model, but that's still available, and that can actually have an adapter lens to let you shoot 3D also, and that has Leica lenses, and that has some extra features, manual focus rings and things like that. But what's special about this model, and I'm not sure you can see it on here or not, is it has a second lens. This is a second lens that allows you to shoot picture-in-picture. Here's an example of it here. If you want to move that over to here. And as this is the picture-in-picture, and I can move that around, and it's recording that at the same time onto your card. So if you don't want it, you just close it and it goes away. And then anytime you want it, you just open it up and it'll superimpose itself on there. And you can aim it at yourself. Say you're shooting your son in a soccer game, and you can aim it at your facial expressions while you see him score a goal or something like that. So a lot of flexibility. It's something no one else is offering right now. We've also improved the microphone. There's a special chamber in here to enclose the microphone. I don't know if you've done many recordings with your unit. They're up by a beach. Even the slightest breeze could really upset the recording. This protects that from a lot of the noise you would get. It's also got a zoom function. So the microphones have been really improved quite a bit. And this logo that you see up top is also the NFC logo, near field communication logo. So in addition to the Wi-Fi, you have this NFC handshake, which works with Android devices that allow you to communicate in a near field directly with those type of devices. 50 lines of resolution on both models, so we can shoot high resolution images and show all the details in the new models. The night mode, here's an example of the night mode that you can shoot in virtually no light. That's with it off. That's it.
Only on the 850?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll flip the page when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. And we've also added on these two models the full high definition slow motion video, so it shoots at 120 frames per second, and you've doubled it to 240, so that you can actually, I forget the show that uses it, there's a TV show that uses these effects, and you can see this super slow motion, and it really is a nice feature to have. And then this is the multi-manual dial, so you now have control over your sharpness, color saturation, your white balance,
if I make
focusing.
JPEGs along with my videos, I know those are going to match my video perfectly. Even if I'm going to end up using my RAWs for other things, I can save
I'm looking
time
for
in
that
my
one
favorite
feature that I
product
told you
to
about.
only use the JPEGs and the videos.
Here we go.
And everything
50
matches.
megabits per second on the 850 and the 750, so it shoots MP4 in a higher codec, and they can, and it's more suitable for editing videos on a computer, so you just get a better view, especially if you're showing it on larger screens and things like that. You'll appreciate that. And that's what's special about those top higher end models. So this allows you to monitor your baby using Wi-Fi through your smart device, your tablet or your phone from another room, and you can actually hear, you can set it to make an alert sound when the baby actually wakes up and it hears the baby, and you'll know to tend to her. The voice sensor, you can speak back and forth too. And I suppose you could use the same thing as a pet monitor as well as a baby monitor. So that's one of the functions within the Wi-Fi app, and these are all the different things that you can cover with the Wi-Fi app. Within the Wi-Fi app is a function called NFC, Near Field Communication, which works with Android devices. That creates a nice easy handshake to transfer images. You can do remote shooting, so you can just operate the camcorder remotely with your tablet. You can do the real-time broadcasting through Ustream. You can have a remote view if you just again want to sort of see just view what's on the camcorder through your tablet. You can do that. Easy playback and sharing your images, so all different sites like Flickr, Picasa, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. The home monitoring, it's similar to talking to, like your baby monitor, but you can actually set this up and leave your home. You can monitor your house. I don't know where you're from, but I'm from Connecticut, and I could be monitoring my house from my Wi-Fi app if I want to. Auto transfer, all your images can wirelessly transfer to your PC, and you can watch directly onto a TV. So if you have a smart TV with DLNA, you can connect to your TV. So a lot of flexibility within the app, and very easy to use, and it's a free app. Okay. This allows you to operate your camcorder remotely, which you can do with your Wi-Fi app right now, but it actually moves and can be programmed by you. You can set it up to go into a party scene mode where it'll actually focus on wherever the action is based on sound. You can set it up for image tracking, so that you can, if you just point to where you want to have the image, and let's say it's your kid or your dog, it'll follow him around the room. Or you can set it in manual mode, and it has a tripod mount from the camcorder to the accessory, and then a tripod mount from the accessory to a tripod. And you connect it to USB on the camcorder, and it has battery power, which you can put dry cells in there, and it also has an adapter, a DC adapter. So you can take it off and take it remotely and use it without having power.
All the models?
It works with these models, not quite all the models, but the 850, the 750, the 550, and the 250s.
They can, but you'll be able to in the spring.